अपने को इस यहाँ पे इस क्वेश्चन में बोला गया है कि द रेशियो ऑफ एनर्जी ऑफ ए फोटोन ऑफ 200 एंगस्ट्रॉम वेवलेंथ रेडिएशन टू दैट 4000 रेडिएशन है। ठीक है, कि कोई भी फोटोन है वो किसी मेटल पे गिर रहा है, अलग अलग फोटोन है, उसकी वेवलेंथ क्या है, अलग अलग है। एक की वेवलेंथ अपने को दी गई है 4000 एंगस्ट्रॉम दी गई है, एक की वेवलेंथ दी गई है 200 एंगस्ट्रॉम दी गई है। तो इन दोनों की एनर्जी का अपने को रेशियो चाहिए। तो एनर्जी क्या होती है किसी भी फोटोन के लिए, एंगस्ट्रॉम में यदि वेवलेंथ दी गई हो तो 12400 डिवाइडेड बाई लैम्डा, वो भी एंगस्ट्रॉम में। ठीक है, और ये एनर्जी आती है इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट में। अपने को यही पूछा कि एनर्जी रेशियो, तो E1 अपॉन E2 तो कितना होगा 12400 होगा यहाँ पे। तो 12400 डिवाइडेड बाई लैम्डा एंगस्ट्रॉम में, पहला कौन सा है 200, डिवाइडेड बाई 12400 डिवाइडेड बाई लैम्डा एंगस्ट्रॉम में 4000। ठीक है, ये है, तो इससे ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा और अपना रेशियो क्या आएगा E1 अपॉन E2 का 4000 डिवाइडेड बाई 200, तो ये कैंसिल हो गया, 2 से 2 गया, तो अपना रेशियो आएगा 20। तो 20 अपना आंसर होगा। उसने यही पूछा था कि एनर्जी रेशियो फाइंड करना अपने को 200 वेवलेंथ वाले का और 4000 वेवलेंथ वाले का। तो एनर्जी रेशियो क्या होगा 20 होगा। थैंक यू।
इस क्वेश्चन में हमसे पूछा है विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सेट्स ऑफ क्वांटम नंबर्स रिप्रेजेंट्स एन इम्पॉसिबल अरेंजमेंट। ठीक है, तो ऑप्शन देखने से पहले हमें कुछ फैक्ट्स दिमाग में रखने हैं कि जो n यानी कि प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर है ये हमेशा l से बड़ा होगा। ये कभी भी l के बराबर नहीं हो सकता या l से छोटा नहीं हो सकता है। और जो l है जो m है उसकी वैल्यू का रेंज होगा +l से लेके -l तक। ठीक है, अब सारे ऑप्शंस देखते हैं हम। पहले में क्या है, n इज इक्वल टू 3, l इज इक्वल टू 2, m इज इक्वल टू -2 एंड ms इज इक्वल टू +12। ये पॉसिबल है। नेक्स्ट क्या है, n इज इक्वल टू 4, l इज इक्वल टू 0, m1 इज इक्वल टू 0, ये भी पॉसिबल है। नेक्स्ट में क्या है, n इज इक्वल टू 3, l इज इक्वल टू 2 एंड m1 इज इक्वल टू -3। अब यहाँ पर गड़बड़ हो गई। अगर l इज इक्वल टू 2 है तो मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर का रेंज क्या होगा, -2 से लेके +2 तक। अब -2 से +2 के बीच में क्या क्या आता है, -1, 0 एंड +1, 3 तो आ ही नहीं सकता। ठीक है, तो इसीलिए ये जो अरेंजमेंट है ये पॉसिबल नहीं है और यही है हमारा करेक्ट ऑप्शन। ठीक है,
Here is a question in which electronic level would allow the hydrogen atom to absorb a photon but not emit a photon. Option number first 3s, option number second 2p, option number third 1s, option number fourth 3d. When less energy of hydrogen atom so we can say photons are not emitted and we know n plus will be less, then we can say energy will be less. So we're talking about option number first. Here 3s and we know here the principal quantum number is 3 and the azimuthal quantum number of s orbital is 0. So here n plus l will be 3. Now we're talking about option number second 2p. Here principal quantum number is 2 and the azimuthal quantum number for p orbital is 1. So here n plus n will be 3. Now we're talking about option number third 1s. Here principal quantum number is 1 and the azimuthal quantum number of s orbital is 0. So n plus L will be 1. Now we discuss option number 4, that is 3D. Here principal quantum number is 3 and the azimuthal quantum number for d orbital is 2 and the n plus L will be 5. So in third option, less will be n plus L value. So we can say less will be energy for 1s electronic level. So our correct option is option number third. 1s electronic level would allow the hydrogen atom to absorb a photon but not to emit a photon. Thank you.
Hello everyone, let's start the question. Correct the set of 4 quantum numbers of valence outermost electron of rubidium. Okay, so according to that, we have to find the set of quantum numbers for valence outermost electron of rubidium. Okay, so we have to write the outermost electronic configuration of rubidium, that is 37 atomic number, that is of 5s1, that is of 5s1. So I am writing here. Okay, so that is krypton and 5s1. Okay, so 5s1 means n equals to 5. Okay, if s is a subshell, that means L equal to for s is equal to 0. Okay, if L equal to 0, so m L is also 0 and spin quantum number, that is ms, or we can say that s equal to plus half. So this is the correct set of quantum numbers according to outer shell 5s1. Okay, 5s1 in the sense n equal to 5, L equal to 0, and L equal to 0, that means ml equal to 0, means option A. Option A should be correct here. Thank you.
Hello students, the question given is a p orbital can accommodate up to. Okay, so let's see. So we have given that we have p orbital. Okay, so we have p orbital, that means in p subcell how many orbitals are there? If we talk about the p subcell, in p subcell we have 3 orbitals. Okay, and in 3 orbitals we are talking about single orbital. A p orbital means we are talking about a single orbital, not whole p subcell. In p subcell total electrons are 6 because 2 electrons are there, 2 electrons are there, and 2 electrons are there. So total 6 electrons in p subcell. But we are talking about p orbital. It means we are talking about a single orbital. So suppose we have single orbital. This is single orbital p orbital. Okay. Now in this p orbital we have maximum 2 electrons, because we know that in single orbit we have only 2 electrons. According to Pauli's exclusive principle, Pauli said that in a single orbital we can have maximum 2 electrons with opposite spin. Okay, suppose this spin is like above and other spin should be below. Okay, so this is the perfect way to fill the electrons. No 2 electrons will have same spin. This is not allowed. Suppose this is spin having above and this spin also having above. So this is wrong. We can't have spin in same direction. Okay, this is same direction. They should be in opposite directions. Like here we have this direction and here we have this direction. Okay, so in same direction not allowed. So here there is another case. Suppose we have this case like this and here we have like this. So this is also allowed because it is also having different spin. Okay, basically this is the perfect method to fill the electrons. So in a single orbit, in a single p orbital, we have maximum 2 electrons with opposite spin. Spin should be opposite like this and this, not this. Here we have same spin. This is also not allowed. This is also not allowed because here also we have same spin, same side spin. This is also not allowed. So these 2 cases are allowed. Now, which option is correct? So let's see. 4 electrons incorrect because a single orbital cannot have 4 electrons. According to Pauli's exclusive principle, a single orbital can only have 2 electrons with opposite spin. So 6 is also wrong. 2 electron with parallel spin also wrong. 2 electron with opposite spin. This is correct. Option D is correct. Option D is correct because option D is saying two electrons with opposite spin. Opposite spin, the electron should be in opposite spin. Okay, this is correct. Option D is correct because according to Pauli's rule, Pauli's explained that any single p orbital can have maximum 2 electrons with opposite spin, so that our address is not same. Okay, suppose we have 3p orbital. In 3p orbital, we have n is 3. Okay, this is n, and l is 1. Because for p, our azimuthal quantum number is 1, and for m is suppose -1, and our spin is plus half or minus half. So we can take plus half. If we are taking same spin, that it also have plus half, and it also have plus half. That means they have same address. So it is not possible. Address should be different. If one is plus half, other should be minus half, and it is only possible with same spin, not with. It is only possible with opposite spin, not with same spin. If we have same spin, then we have plus half, or minus half. And if we have opposite spin, then one is plus half definitely, and other is minus half. So that's why different spin. So we need different spin. Okay. So that's why one orbital can maximum accommodate 2 electrons with opposite spin according to Pauli's principle. So option D is correct here with opposite spin. Thanks.